Good morning. It is 6th of April 2024. I'm Danny de Hek. I live in New Zealand, so you're probably listening to this on the 5th of April 2024. In case you're wondering. Thought I'd go live, hoping that the Boomerang We Are All Satoshi Zoom meeting is about to start. It hasn't quite started yet, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a rundown before they come into the meeting. Broadcast, I'll broadcast the meeting live, we'll get ready for work. So you won't see me much. Here's my disclaimer. And here's me. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. 7 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning for me. Normally the We Are All Satoshi meeting is happening about now, and it should start any minute. So in the meantime, I'll do a little bit of a ramble and tell you a little bit about this company and what they're all about. Now, if you haven't been following Boomerang, this is a Boomerang, so you can go to beta.boomerang.trade and get to this page. And so far, you can see that they're claiming that $929,000 is profit that people in the community have made by using their arbitrage trading platform while the system is in beta. Well, I don't want to disappoint you guys that may have signed up for a $500 license and received $1,500 worth of flash loan money to test the system to see if it works. Or I don't want to disappoint the person that's paid $10,000 and received a gift of $50,000 worth of flash loan money so they can test the system. They claimed the other day that 60,000 licenses have been sold. So that's actually $30 million worth of sales. They also claim that people that invested $10,000 will get 3 times their investment. And right now, on the 5th of April, they're claiming that they're going to make it unlimited so people can trade until they get 3 times their money back. That means they have to find at least $90 million worth of liquidity from somewhere. They are claiming it's coming from doing arbitrage trading. Now, we have proven that they're not doing arbitrage trading, and it's not even that complicated. Now we know how they're doing it. So I want to share that with you right now. This is the wallet address that you'll find in the link in the description of this video. So if you want to go in here, you can follow this. And in here, this is the master wallet address, or what we call the Boomerang Flash Loan Authority version 4. Yes, they've had other wallets doing the same thing. But in here, this is the wallet that they're basically paying the fees and the losses that they're getting from doing the fake arbitrage trading. Now, it's not even that complicated, guys. All you need to do is go to that wallet address, click on the transactions, and you can actually see the money that they are paying people and paying back the exchanges where they're doing the trading. So let's just pick up on one of those that happened 21 seconds ago. And this is what they will never explain. Even Shavis will go in here and he will not explain what these transactions are doing. So as I hold my mouse over the transactions, I'm sorry, I'm not actually logged in at the moment. I am logged in, but they're not coming up, but I must update these. You can see that they are doing arbitrage trading. Now, in this particular case that just happened 25 seconds ago, somebody's decided to use $80 worth of flash loan money. Now, if line number 4 is less than line number 3, which it is, you can see that's 25 cents. So my maths ain't too good today. 36 cents, 37 cents. And if you come down to the very bottom, you can see there's a gas fee of, 44 cents. So this trade that you're looking at has actually lost 44 cents. Every single trade that we have looked at that they're claiming is making a profit has actually lost money. So you may be thinking, but I'm getting paid money into my MetaMask wallet. I think I said 44 cents a second ago. This person that did this $80 trade got paid, oh goodness me, 0.1 cent into their MetaMask wallet. They are basically, well, it's not basically, they are literally paying people's MetaMask wallets using this wallet address here to do so. And it's daylight robbery. So they're never going to launch because they can't afford to actually pay $90 million worth of money back. So they're coming up with all these stalling tactics. And it's criminal. So what I'm going to show you is somebody who's figured out that every time they select the same trade, they get exactly the same results. And it's quite ridiculous. So I'll just flip to that. So I'm happy to share any of these addresses. But there was a guy called Marcus. And Marcus has basically shown everyone that he gets the same trades every time. Now, 47 hours ago, you can see he's done 6 trades in a row. So I'm going to literally open all these trades. And this guy's no association to us. He's actually a Boomerang ARE ALL SATOSHI customer. And he's questioned them because we've shown him that that's happened. So Marcus here has done a trade for $341.10. And at the bottom here, you can see they've paid him out manually $4.33. So here's another trade done at a different time. Now, this was true arbitrage trading. You wouldn't lose any money. Sorry, you wouldn't. Wouldn't lose because arbitrage trading is about finding a deficiency between two platforms. But I know what I'm saying. It's early in the morning for me. You wouldn't be able to trade the exact amount of money and get the exact amount of payment because it's on a floating, moving. It's never the same. And every time a transaction happens, the result is exactly the same. And it shouldn't be exactly the same. It's impossible. It's mathematically impossible if it's real arbitrage trading for the results to be exactly the same. So it's a sham. It's a lie. So what's the danger for you if you're involved in this? Because here is, I'm just going to flip through trade number 1. Same price, same result. Same price, same result. Same price, same result. Same price, same result. How can you do 6 or 7 trades and get exactly the same figures every time? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to my mate Rob Willie's YouTube channel. And to find his channel, you can find it through mine. Please do hit the thumbs up and get these videos out there. Where are you, Rob? Here's Rob. So Rob's been showing people through videos like this.
It's my observation. I concentrated to test just few pairs. For one pair in the same trade size, I always get the same profit. I can actually predict.
All right, we'll go back.
It's my observation. I concentrated to test just few pairs. For one pair in the same trade size, I always get the same profit. I can actually predict the profit for each pair, and I'm 100% right. ARE with Ethereum, profit 0.129. Again, the same profit. The same profit. Profit 0.432. Another 432. Do you see my screen well?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I tested this quite a lot, and I'm a little bit shocked. Looks like all this manipulated. Question for Chavez. I understand.
I think it's more a question for Powell.
For who?
He's the owner of Boomerang. Mark.
Yes.
We know. We've seen this since day one.
Okay, so this is not new then, of course.
Absolutely not new.
So we don't have to worry about it.
Until it goes live and it doesn't change, I would not worry about it. All these are controlled by the scripts, and we're still in the beta scripts.
Yes. Looks like there is some script running behind and
Yeah, so that was the first one, which was a bit ridiculous. And then the 7th one. Now I just found out that the meeting looks like it's already over. They haven't admitted me into the room, which is a bit of a disappointment. I'll just check that to make sure I'm doing that right. Right, and then I'll let you know. But it looks like the meeting's over. So we've also, the other thing that's interesting, well, no, we've got it going.
Lên là phải cái ít percent ya. Thì cái là mấy phát triển là chỉ có chuyện gì như là chỉ đó. Cho mà đi đó, cho mà quý không.
Okay, I'm just trying to fix my
Please mute yourself. Please, everyone, can you mute yourself?
So the meeting's obviously been hijacked by somebody else by the look of it. What a scream. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Everyone's muted themselves. The chat room, let's have a look at that. They're begging everyone to, they don't normally have the chat room open, so something's going down here. Something's been hijacked. So what seems to happen is that somebody has got control of the meeting and they don't, and the chat room's open. So all these things are just ridiculous. When is the MVP launch unlimited?
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a few minutes. We had just a few technical difficulties, but we'll get started very shortly. Thank you so much for being here and for your patience. I will be addressing you just a moment.
If you're in here and you're one of the Avengers, the chat room's wide open.
Thank you.
What else can we find? Video. We'll just see if I can get the audio going. So let's test whatever's happening here. I think we've got it sussed.
My co-host, please go ahead and raise your hands for me.
You want to be made a co-host?
Hello, is this today's meeting?
See, uncertainty in the ranks. Something's gone wrong this morning. Chaos. Yeah, I see that in the chat room. I'll just get myself in order here. Right, I don't know what's happening here, but it's all quiet. Where are we? So that's the Zoom meeting. Oh my goodness, they've kicked me out. No, they haven't. Oh, thank goodness. Hold up, I'm just trying to get myself organized here. So while they're fluffing around, do bear in mind that this is obviously not real arbitrage trading, and we just showed you Marcus. Why they're not talking. So this is Marcus's wallet address, and I'm just going to post that in the window, in the chat window, and you can find this in the description of the video you're watching right now. And Marcus has done 6 trades, or he's done lots of trades. He's done actually probably 50 of them. And Rob was saying he found I think he found something stupid like 7,000 people who've done exactly the same trade and got exactly the same result. And people are on to what they're doing because all these are fudged. And it's a real bit of a laugh. I don't know if I gave you all those just a second ago, but I'll just do them again. But these trades are 6 or 7 independent trades, and they're all getting exactly the same result. So how is that possible if this is real arbitrage trading? And we know it's not real arbitrage trading because this is the wallet address where they are basically doing the trading. Now, what's she doing? She's playing music, is she? She's trying to play music, but I don't want music. So I'm going to see if I can actually stop that. Okay. Yeah, I've just turned her speaker off, so you can't hear it. But it's good fun to have a look through here. I mean, there's actually meant to be, there's 630 people in here. So 630 people are thinking that they're going to have the gates open and they'll be able to trade until their heart's content and get their 3 times investment back. So that sounds very much like Hyperverse, doesn't it? So if you've invested $500, they're going to remove the limit that they've given you and you'll be able to trade. I don't even think that's true. I think it's actually when they launch. I might have that actually wrong in what I'm actually saying here. So it's just a bit of a scream, really. I'm just making sure she's not playing music, and then I'll put the sound back. I've got some sort of error with my audio for some reason. I'm just hoping it's not reflecting.
No.
It's got some friggin' music in the background, which I don't like music. Now let's play. And also, I think I've turned it on that I'm only playing people that have their videos on. Oh my god, I've still got the friggin' island people in here. It's absolutely scary. So the real good thing about it, there's a lawsuit going on about the We Are All Satoshi show, and it was Marcus, Troy, and David Chandler, and they've got people taking them to court at the moment because they have been doing these meetings, these Zoom meetings, and pushing and promoting basically Ponzi schemes. And now people are taking them to court because they've been promoting these schemes. And that's what happened with Bitcoin Rodney. He's arrested at the moment. And part of the arrest is the fact that he's been doing presentations like Grace has been doing without doing his due diligence. And it's quite amazing, really. Add pin. So what the heck is this lady doing? I think that's Coach Fiona, isn't it? And this lady's been promoting projects all the way along. Right, the chat room's been disabled. That was a hard case. Was there some good comments in there? That took way too long! Exclamation mark. Huh? Thank you. Nice. Huh? Thank you. Can we mute our mics, please? Why?
All right, Joe. Okay, thank you so much, Tony. Appreciate it.
This meeting is being recorded.
Got it.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh my God.
Okay, you had your hand raised.
I mean, what?
Oh no, just because I was renaming myself.
Okay.
Idiot.
All right, thanks.
So Susan Goldsmith, dog
Oh,
trainer.
the wrong one.
She's been
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Never joins in. What's her purpose in life? I mean,
Again,
ridiculous.
Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. What has happened today is Chavez had said that he was going to have this meeting today, and he fully intends to show up.
Rubbish.
But he got caught up in last minute meeting.
Oh,
so he said
really?
for us to proceed with the regular presentation
what a joke.
and giving him some time
everyone's
to
been
finish
waiting
up
for
that
this
meeting so
What
he
a
can
joke.
join us.
That's why there's
So
750 people in here.
So you
And this is his only job.
Any person who is new today needs to grab a pen and paper and be ready to take some notes and make
People
some
will be pissed off.
and jot down some questions that they may have. My name is Grace. It gives me great privilege and pleasure to be your host this afternoon or evening and morning, wherever you are. I'm hoping that you're having a great day. So thank you again for being here. You will want to go back to the person who invited you here today to be ready to thank them for this exposure that you're having to the this opportunity. To make it extra special, we invited a presenter that really doesn't need an introduction, but just let me tell you a little bit about him. He is a prolific videographer, having made a host of playlists that people seek constantly and use to be able to go from the A to Z in being able to get started in this project. He has been in this particular project for quite some time in this industry for a few years, and he understands the opportunity at hand. He knows how to explain it and convey it with great enthusiasm because he is a leader in this community and he is just the picture of success. So please, with no further ado, allow me to help me to bring forth Joe Tron. And that's what I call him affectionately.
Affectionate.
Joe?
Good evening, everybody. It is my joy to be here on today, the special day, because today is the day that we've all been waiting for. Today is the day that we have all been
don't even know when
watching marked off on our calendars. And today's the day that we have all arrived at together. So before I begin, let's play a little video just to get you all in the mood.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to play that video because I don't want the noise of it. So I've just turned that off. It's just a stupid video. Hopefully there's no sound coming through on the video. Now, what I'm doing in the background, guys, in fact, what I will do is while he's playing a silly video, I'm going to show you what I'm working on here. Now, I've just put a link to report this meeting. Now, Zoom have got deaf ears at the moment, which is really interesting because I used to get these meetings shut down within 12 hours, and they've had the same Zoom link for ages. So I'm just going to go and put the link to this whole meeting. I'm just copying something in the background. There's no sound because I've shut them off. And that excuse that he had a last-minute meeting is just a joke. Theoretically, he's in Dubai, so it's either 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon over there. All right, so this is what I'm doing at the moment. This is what anyone can do. I've given you the link in the chat room. You can literally go here, put your name, email address. You won't get any information back. The recording has stopped. Hold it. I'm just going to go back. So for some reason, they're not recording this meeting anymore. That's interesting. So I've got a whole file of evidence that I use and I submit. Okay, so that's interesting. What are they doing there? Open that file. I'll just go back and see what they're doing. I think, now why have they all failed? Doesn't really matter. But anyway, I will have a code sent to me email in a second. But if you want to help us help you, report this meeting and then it will cause a bit of disruption. So once you do that, you'll receive a code. My code is 277892. And you go submit and you get a thank you. But let's go back to the meeting. And hopefully once that's over, I'll put the sound back on. And it's just a promotional video getting you all excited. Now, Joe, in a video of his that Rob did, claimed that he had never seen arbitrage trading before. And this is the video.
Transaction history. So if you look these trades, let's another one, 50 lots.
So that's
he's asked Carl, and Carl said, "Oh,
showing Joe
Each of those.
Yes, always the same percentage.
Yeah, because that's the trade. You're not doing anything wrong, and there's nothing wrong with the DAT.
So this is Joe, if you go to Rob Worley's video, claiming that he doesn't know anything about arbitrage trading at all. And now you're going to listen to Joe do a meeting telling everyone how wonderful arbitrage trading is. Now, how can he promote a opportunity like this when he doesn't know about arbitrage trading himself, so he claims? And now we've seen that Carl was doing trades, practicing to see if they could trade exactly the same amount and get exactly the same result. And just once again, to reiterate what we're talking about here, here's 7 trades in a row for $341.10. Oh, that one's different, actually. Oh, no. Here it is, $341.10. And they're getting $4.33 paid out every single time. I mean, what other evidence do you guys need to know that you've been fudged? Now, the reason you've been fudged and you've been lied to is because they want your $10,000, they want your $5,000, and that's what they're after. So let's get stuck into the meeting and listen to Joe tell you how wonderful it is, even though he knows that it's been fudged.
As a community, but as a world, you know, as a community around the world, what have we witnessed in the last few hundred years? If we go back to the Industrial Revolution, what an age that must have been.
Remember that there's only been paid out $1 million.
Who knows? Who knows their history of the bits that happened in between? But
they've had $30
I'm a child
million
of the 80s.
Investment.
I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 1970, so you can all work out my age.
Hey, honestly,
I grew up and I remember the years of the 80s.
I mean, a meeting.
And think what happened in the 80s. It was the
he can't afford to be
birth of the digital age.
Definitely,
and it was the birth of a real revolution in technology. The first mobile phones, which I can still remember being the size of a house brick. The first
I'm going to duck
PC, home
and
PC.
leave Joe and live,
so many experts around the world said, I could see no conceivable reason why anybody would want a computer in their house, and yet now everybody has one. Think of what happened from that moment, from the birth of the mobile phone, from the birth of the laptop, to then the introduction of the internet, and that is where everything changed. The internet came to our homes, came into our lives, which brought new ways to do business. And if I remember rightly,
people in here,
I think it was Pizza Hut that made the very first online digital
He's now the new CEO for
ARE All Satoshi. Maybe someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
So you think of what we've seen in that time. We've seen the birth of brand new technology. We've seen the birth of the internet. We've seen a telecoms boom, the telecommunications boom. We've seen a digital age. We've seen a .com boom. We have seen over the last, 30 years, 40 years, we have seen so many innovations in our lives. So many things change. Even cars now are so different to how they were just 30 years ago.
Really? Are you giving a speech about cars?
Full of digital equipment, mobile phones, built-in sat-navs. You can call through your car. Even, it's just incredible what a car can do now, and where it will be in 20 years from now is amazing. So if you think of what we have witnessed, sometimes it seems like, what more can there be? How much more can we witness? What else can we change? Surely we are at the peak of technology. Well, I don't think anything could be really further from the truth, because we are here now witnessing the advance of new technology. You know, back in 2009, 2008, 2009, Bitcoin launched. It's now 15 years old. And that was the birth.
He's had another meeting
of what is now a $1 trillion industry.
Chavez couldn't make it.
And that $1 trillion industry
800
has given so much opportunity, so much wealth.
He got another meeting with his mum.
So many people.
So we're stuck with the regular meeting
because they were willing to see the future. They were prepared to accept and adopt something that was brand new and they knew nothing about, but they understood that it was exciting. Well, today, here we are in a new age of technology. We are witnessing, and we are in the midst of a technological boom. In a technological age where advanced technology is going to be changing the world in a way that we could never have believed.
Really?
So what I'm going to show you now is at least,
Wilson, nice to have you
at
here.
the very least, contributing to this change.
Thank
so
you.
do grab your pens and paper,
These
because
believe
me, what you're going to see tonight
appreciate those comments.
is going to be something that you are going to be so excited about, because it's extraordinary. And I do not use those words lightly.
No, of course not. Oh, we're saved.
Okay, you can see my screen?
Afraid so. Why does he black out these bits?
Take that as a yes.
Have you figured that out yet? Notice he's got bits.
So
is that just bad protocol?
I'm presenting to you tonight. We're affiliate marketing.
Now, if you take a screenshot of that,
brought to you by We're All
send
Satoshi
a complaint
in partnership
Zoom,
with
you can
Boomerang.
see that We Are Satoshi.
An affiliate marketing
California is really a Ponzi scheme or a scam.
is about rewriting the affiliate marketing.
And here they are.
Whatever you thought the affiliate marketing world was prior to today, then today is going to change that, because that's what we're here to do. We are here to change the reputation of the affiliate marketing world. Now, look, there are affiliate marketing companies that have been around for 100 years that have a stellar reputation and that will be here in all likelihood for another 100 years. But without doubt, there have been many more that rose from nowhere, coming all brand new, shiny, promising you everything.
Shiny balls.
Leaving you with often nothing. Certainly with broken dreams, broken imaginations, and broken visions. And that can sometimes break you.
I'm just reporting this.
But it is us as a community who rose from the ashes. We stuck together. We refused to be beaten.
We refused to be beaten.
We refused to give up.
Like
we refused to let go of hope. And here we are now with We're All Satoshi, Boomerang, and Affiliate Marketing 2.0.
Yes.
Now, Affiliate Marketing 2.0 is the vision of this man, Chavez. He's our CEO. He's only 28 years old. He started his first company when he was 17, and he's now a tech giant and writes AI for some of the biggest companies in the world. His vision for Affiliate Marketing 2.0 is to break away from the old model that has failed people for so long, for too long.
Too long.
The business model of an ROI project, where you get a return on investment, where you buy a package and you are promised a daily rate, 2%, 3%, 5%, whatever it might be, on a recurring basis, where you can see those numbers increasing and you get more excited and you put more and more money in, because those ROI models are simply not sustainable.
No.
They can be sustainable if they are run properly, but that's not what they want. They want you to be so engrossed that you can't break out.
I reckon
they want you to be so engrossed that you keep putting more and more money in.
I reckon they're
so
going to
that they
merge
can
with
shut
another
the gates,
company.
Stop the withdrawals.
Because the other day they started talking
and
about companies that are trying to copy them, and they haven't been successful.
And we are not doing that. We are a product-led
That's what
company.
I reckon.
This is Chavez's goal, to create long-term sustainability.
That's right, and you can't
by being a product-led company.
Better and better.
Now, the first of our products, this was our flagship product. This is the GT 1X, 10X, and 100X NFT miners that mine Bitcoin code. And Bitcoin code is Bitcoin for the 21st century. And if you're thinking, well, what do we need a Bitcoin code for? We've got Bitcoin.
What do we need that for?
Well, there's a good reason for it.
Tell us, Joe. Tell us.
Because Bitcoin, as amazing as it is, and it did birth this huge whole industry.
Do it yourself.
It is 15 years old. It was built in an age that was still in its birth
itself. You'll be all good to go. You don't need these guys in between you.
And as a result of that, the way it has been built means that it cannot be adapted or adopted or improved. No. It has no utility. Its only utility is its store of value. It's belief.
It's belief.
As Chavez said right at the beginning of this, when he used to do his monologues, where he would explain
Can't wait
that Bitcoin is just energy.
One tonight.
And really, that's what it is. People's faith in it is what has given it its longevity, what has given it its value.
He's talking shit.
But it is slow to transact with now because it cannot be altered. It is expensive to transact with. And what do we do when something becomes outdated? We simply update it, but you can't do that. So the next best thing is to duplicate it. And that is what Chavez has done. He has duplicated Bitcoin in every way. Bitcoin code is an exact copy of Bitcoin, and it will follow the same footprint. Now, whether it'll ever hit the same heights that Bitcoin has, that's only for the future to tell us.
Yep. It's going to happen.
But it will run alongside Bitcoin beautifully. And it will provide everything that Bitcoin can't.
And how they actually
you can mine through NFT miners. You don't need to lose a large portion of your house in electrical equipment and cooling equipment. You don't need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars every month on electricity. It can all be done through your phone using these NFT miners.
Mate, it's just a perfect scam, isn't it? It sounds too good
and
to be true.
Bitcoin code can be mined for the next 140 years.
140
years is giving everybody a second chance to be there at the beginning of something special.
I don't know whether it's don't sell the technology to some big company like
we are here
or Apple.
For Boomerang. Boomerang is the word that is on everybody's lips. It is the word that's buzzing throughout this community, but not only this community, it is starting to buzz out there across the internet. Because what we have is something extraordinary. Boomerang is the word that is at the end, at the tips of your thumbs on a daily basis. Now, Boomerang is a fascinating concept that combines the elements of arbitrage trading, artificial intelligence, and zero collateral flash loans.
Something's happened to my computer.
Now, arbitrage trading I'd heard of, but I didn't know what it was. Zero collateral flash loans I'd never heard of.
Probably that something's gone wrong.
But artificial intelligence, of course, everybody knows what artificial intelligence is. There's barely an industry that hasn't been touched by artificial intelligence.
Right.
But let's find out about the other two. Arbitrage involves exploiting price differences of the same asset in different markets or on different platforms. For example, if an asset is priced lower on one exchange and higher on another, traders can buy the asset on the cheaper platform and sell it on the more expensive one, profiting from the price differential. Arbitrage opportunities are often fleeting and require quick execution to capitalize on the price gaps. Now, this sounds very simple, doesn't it? Buy it here, sell it there. But as an arbitrage trader, you need experience. You need an understanding of the crypto space. You need an understanding of the various different platforms and how they work.
Along with the show,
you need to know how to buy, how to transfer. Sometimes it's not as straightforward as moving it from right to left. Sometimes you have to use a middleman. Because not all assets are available on all platforms. So sometimes you have to go from A to B to C in order to perform the arbitrage. Now, that may not sound like it's particularly difficult to do. But of course, if the aim of your game is to make a profit, knowing the volatility of the crypto space, you need to be able to do this fast. Out of 100 trades an arbitrage trader makes, they will maybe win a couple of percent of those trades. It's maybe 5% of those trades. The rest could be losing trades.
What about now?
This is something that takes time to learn.
Is it just me?
Or it takes skill to execute. But with Boomerang, the AI does all of this, as you'll see later.
My screen
in just a few seconds.
Basically,
it takes away
into
all
3-color mode.
You can now trade like a pro at the click of a button.
Shut down some windows then.
A DeFi flash loan, a relatively new form of uncollateralized loan. They're available to traders on some decentralized finance protocol-based blockchain networks. This type of loan allows traders to borrow unsecured loans from lenders without a middleman. That's right, uncollateralized loans. You can now borrow assets for the purposes of trading without putting your expensive car down, your house down, your expensive jewelry.
So
you can now trade without using your own assets. Is bringing to you something that has only been available.
When you say it's
to
just
traders,
are you seeing the same cracked up screen that I'm looking at?
It's now available to the average, everyday Joe.
Might have a look at some of the
when a flash loan has been issued, The smart contract rules ensure that the borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. If this condition isn't met, the smart contract reverses the transaction, and it's like the loan never happened in the first place.
Right.
This guarantees the safety of the funds in the reverse pool.
You.
This tells you that the flash loan is exactly that. It's a flash loan. You are using it for no more than a few seconds. You're not borrowing in advance.
Background.
You are you have a credit limit. Really, that's what you can refer to it as. It's more of a credit limit. And you borrow it in the moment of the execution of the trade, and you repay it in the moment of the finalizing of the trade, allowing you to trade, dare I say, risk free.
Something's gone wrong on my screen today.
Now, if that doesn't sound extraordinary to you,
turn my camera off.
I want to know what else you're doing that's better. Because for me, this is mind-blowing. This is revolutionary.
Oh, is it such?
This is the birth of innovation that we've never seen before.
No, well, at least you get to listen.
So let's see an example. So let's say you borrow 10 Ethereum and you buy the undervalued asset for 10 Ethereum. You then move it to the next platform and you sell it for 11 Ethereum. And this, of course, gives you a 1 Ethereum profit. So in the finalizing of this transaction, the 10 Ethereum is repaid to the liquidity provider, which leaves you with the profit. And where does that go? Well, of course, this is all part of the innovation. The profit only goes to one place. It can only go to one place. It will only ever go to one place. And that is to your MetaMask.
Oh, God.
Not the company's, but your MetaMask. Every other platform out there holds your profits. And when you go to withdraw, it's that moment that you discover that either you have to wait, usually 72 hours, but sometimes if it's a big withdrawal, it could be weeks, that you'll have to wait for them to generate the liquidity in order for you to withdraw. Or you'll discover that it's a scam site. And they'll say, yes, no problem. Of course, you can withdraw. Just pay the $2,000 admin fees. Just pay the $500 processing fees. Just pay the $300 gas fees. Just pay the $500 whatever fee they can think of.
Refresh on this.
And you'll soon discover that you'll never do your withdrawal. You'll never have those assets out, and you've lost all the assets you traded with. But not here, not with Boomerang. With Boomerang, from the first cent you create to the last cent you create, every penny goes into your MetaMask, where you are in control and you can withdraw.
Bear with me, people. We're having technical difficulties, which is perfectly normal.
So this is the user interface. The Boomerang dashboard is very, very simple to understand. This is the market opportunities tab. Now, it's important to understand that Boomerang is not a trading platform. Boomerang is a trading tool.
Got it.
When you launch Boomerang, the AI goes out into the marketplace, it searches 15, 20 different and it brings forth for you profitable trades so that you can choose which trade you wish to execute. That's all it is. It's a search engine,
right,
for crypto trades, for arbitrage trades. And then you select, and today we select USDT and wrapped Ethereum. You then go to the dashboard.
I'm just restarting StreamYard on my computer, hoping that this was going to fix that terrible viewing problem I have.
The quantity of the asset you wish to borrow.
Okay, share.
Very stable coin, DAI, USDT, all stable coins. So they only have a value of $1. So if you borrow 100 USDC, you are borrowing the equivalent of $100. But if you're borrowing, say, Link, for example, Link is about $18.
I think my computer shit itself.
Wrapped Ethereum is $2,000-$3,000.
So
if you're borrowing 100 of those, that's a considerable trade that you may not necessarily be expecting. So it's important.
Right. So what I'm going to
check just below.
I'm going to try to
see the dollar value of what you're trading, so you know what to expect. You then, of course, add in the second of the pair, and then you check. Whoops. The percentage profit, and you then, if you really wish to can check to see the arbitrage details, but that's the boring bit, and you don't really need to know that bit. What you really want to know is how do you execute the trade, and of course, it's the
Recorded.
Okay.
that looks like it,
Oh my
like
goodness,
butter wouldn't
that was
melt in its
embarrassing.
mouth. All you do is click confirm, and everything springs into action. The AI, the smart contract, will go generate the loan, buy the
Wow, that was
asset.
exciting.
It will move it, swap it,
Ooh.
jig it, shake it, all
Well,
to
whatever.
finalize with the sale of
We'll go
that
back to
asset,
standard view.
repaying the flash loan,
All right, I'm going to go away and get ready
and
now. Figure out how
depositing
to
the
destroy the
profits
system, and
in the only
get
place
ready
where
for my
they
day,
can
and
be
I'll leave this
deposited.
playing. So I'll pop back
And
in
that
relax.
is in your MetaMask, where nobody else has
Yes.
control. And then you can just check here to see what the finalized, what the remaining flash loan limit that you have is. Now we have several licenses. We have the license number 1, which is $500, comes with a pre-launch limit of $1,500. There is only about 10 hours left of pre-launch before we officially move to MVP. So any licenses bought between now and the close of business today will get an additional amount of $1,500 for you to be able to test the system with. It's real flash loan, real profits into your MetaMask, but it's what we call a test amount so that you can see it working for yourself. Then when we move to MVP, you will receive 300x leverage, which means you will get, based on a $500 license, that'll be $150, $150,000. But during MVP, we are doing something rather extraordinary. You are going to have unlimited flash loan until you 3x your initial package purchase. We are guaranteeing that you will make 3x your subscription amount. So on the $500 license, you will make $1,500 profit. License 2 is $1,000. You'll get $3,000 to use before we move to MVP, and of course you'll have unlimited
trading. And in another video, he says he doesn't know
flash loan allowance
trading
until you have tripled.
And why have
your
they
package
got
price? License 3
running this
$3,000
company like it's their
You'll
own?
get a $10,000
people like you and
pre-launch limit,
have been
and you
trained to do
will of course
presentations.
have
These are
unlimited
like
flash
thrown
loan
under the bus
during
So the
MVP only
accolades and the stories that he's
until you
making.
have tripled.
I mean,
your
and
package value.
they're going to give you
And
3
license
times
4
your
is
investment
$5,000.
if
Comes with
it even launches.
$20,000
And as Bob
pre-launch
said the other
and
day,
unlimited flash
Boomerang,
loan until you have
Boomerang will
tripled
never launch.
your initial
They wrote down this
purchase
quote.
price.
Actually, it was such a good one.
And then there is license 5, which is $10,000.
When Boomerang
That comes
never
with
launches,
pre-launch limit of
Rob
$50,000,
That's the
and of
quote.
course
When
you will have
Boomerang
unlimited
never launches.
flash
Hey
loan
George, good to see you here, mate.
until you have
I was
3x
listening to this in
your
the
purchase price.
in the bedroom.
The
and I
3x
had to run back
guaranteed
and jump
profit
in
is
the front
only
of the bike.
available
Anyway,
during the
let's
MVP phase. Any
let him
licenses
rave on for a bit
purchased
more.
after MVP will be 200x leverage. Now, all of this is attached to the We're All Satoshi affiliate marketing program, and we run a binary system compensation plan. So this is you at the top, and you are a basic subscriber. Once you have bought your package and you have introduced a person to the left and right, they've both purchased their packages, their licenses. You are then recognized as a premium subscriber and now have access to the full compensation plan. The first of which is the introducer kickback. Subscribers can earn 5% reward as introducer kickbacks for referring unlimited subscribers. This is from the third paid subscription that you sponsor directly. Introducer kickbacks on repurchases. 5% rewards are given when all personally introduced subscribers repurchase. We then have the check match bonus. When you sponsor one person to the left and to the right, you will qualify to receive a check match bonus of 10%. The check match bonus is limited on a daily basis to $300 until you rank up. This capping for the check match bonus increases as subscribers climb the ranks. So let's see that in action. So this is you. You've bought a $500 license and you introduce 2 people who both buy licenses. The next day, you were recognized as premium. And that's when you introduce your 3rd person, which also buys a license. And you now earn a 5% kickback bonus of $25. You've also generated a check match bonus because you've got a person to the left and right. So that means that you now get an additional $100 reward. Of course, that means your income is now $125. For doing what? For simply sharing an opportunity, for simply saying to somebody, hey, listen, I've been invited to see you watch a Zoom tonight on something they say is really exciting. Come and watch it with me. Let's find out what it is. For simply inviting people to take a look, not to sell anything, not to convince them to do anything, but simply to come and take a look. And if they like it, help them get started. And if they don't, no problem. What a better way. What better way is there to not only help your friends and family, but to also earn an additional income by simply helping others? Each time you subscribe to either a BTCC miner or a Boomerang license, this investment gets 3x. This is called potential earnings. The potential earning amount for all income and bonuses is 3x your subscription amount. Repurchases are available for all miners and Boomerang licenses. So with a COD 20 miner, if you buy a $50 miner, your potential affiliate income is $150. On the 500, it's $1,500. On the 5,000, it's $15,000. When you buy a Boomerang license, your potential income through the affiliate model is $1,500. On the 1,000, it's $3,000. On the 3,000, it's $9,000. On the 5,000, it's $15,000. On the 10,000, it's $30,000. But why call this potential income? I mean, I've been involved in this company since the start. I know it works. Most of the leaders
doesn't even understand what arbitrage trading is. He said that in his other video just last week.
Who are storming the gates of success, they know it works. So why call it potential? Well, because we know
never launch,
but we don't know whether you do. We don't know what your plans are. We don't know what your goals are. You may wish to be a secret agent and keep this a secret all to yourself.
March the 5th.
So you will mine
meant to
every
launch
day.
today.
You will trade every day.
We don't even have a launch
and make
date.
profit every day. And you may choose to not do anything other than that. And that's fine. If that's what you wish to do, that's fine. We're not your mum. We're not your boss. You do what you want to do. We're here to simply guide you whenever you need guidance.
That's what they are.
But if you're here because you've been looking for another way, if you have refused to give up just because other projects let you down, if you knew there was something else out there that was bigger and better, but you just couldn't find it, look no further, because you are here at the only place where you can be safe. If you've already got a list of names going through your mind of people that you know would love this, then this is not potential income anymore. It is now real income for you. You need but to take the first step in sharing the opportunity. This is the Ascension Club reward system. This ladder starts at Shiba rank. When you do $100,000 worth of business on the left and right, not only will your daily income cap be increased to 360, but you will receive $1,000 worth of Shiba tokens. As you progress through the ranks, your daily cap will increase and you will receive the various different tokens you see displayed. So when you get to Tron, you'll get $2,000 worth of Tron, $3,000 of Doge, $4,000 of Cardano, $5,000 of Ripple, $10,000 of Matic, $20,000 of Polkadot, $30,000 of Solana, $40,000 of Binance, and $100,000 of Ethereum. I am extremely proud to say that today our first leader achieved Ethereum and will be receiving her Ethereum.
This is not an investment opportunity. It's a multi-level marketing.
This is an extremely proud moment for all of us.
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom.
But of course, we all know that no crypto portfolio is complete without the granddaddy. And that, of course, is Bitcoin. When you do $20 million worth of Bitcoin, $20 million worth of business on your left and right, you will receive $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Now your portfolio is complete. This is the same system, ranking system, just in chart form. I recommend, as I always do on every presentation, that you take a snapshot of this or a photograph of this and print it out. Let this be your guiding light. Let this be your motivation. Let this be the beginning of your new vision board. Pop it somewhere where you can see it every day and remind yourself that this is your goal board, where you want to be in 6 months from now, and where you're going to help others to be in 6 months from now. We also have the pool income. To be mega pool, to attain mega pool by accomplishing a business volume of $1 million of Boomerang licenses, or by securing 3 node subscriptions on your left and right side, you will be eligible to receive a share of 4% of the total company revenue. To attain gigapool, you'll do $5 million of Boomerang licenses on your left and right, or have a minimum of 2 members who have achieved mega node rank on both your left and right side, and you will be eligible to receive a monthly share of 7% of the total company revenue. To attain Terrapool, you'll do $10 million of Boomerang licenses, or have at least 1 giga member on your left and right, and you will be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10% of the total company revenue. You will also be granted a free node subscription. Now, if you don't know what a node is, refer back to the person who invited you here and they'll explain it to you. But let me tell you, a free node subscription is worth over $50,000, and it will give you BTCC directly into your MetaMask every second of every day. So this is an extremely generous gift. So ask the person who invited you exactly what a node is. These are the terms and conditions. A beta version account with its respective beta flash loan limit will be granted exclusively to whitelisted wallets during pre-launch. After MVP launch, users who obtained beta Boomerang licenses, after MVP launch, users who obtained beta Boomerang licenses will be able to utilize their unlimited flash loan limit to gain 3x their initial cost of the license. After the 5th of April, pre-MVP launch, new Boomerang licenses will have a multiplier of 200x. The flash loan limit will not be credited until after the ICO, beginning to middle of May. Introducer kickbacks and check match bonuses are credited to the account on a daily basis. Subscribers have the opportunity to receive Ascension Club rewards from multiple clubs. For example, if a subscriber achieves Cardano rank in the club, then they will have received club bonus from Cardano, Doge, Tron, and Shiba. Ascension Club rewards will be credited once a month. All affiliate earnings are subject to a 2% admin fee. No withdrawal fees. Minimum deposit and withdrawal is $10. 10 USDT. Pool income will be calculated based on the total company revenue for the period starting from the first day to the 30th day. But you can't get any money out of the company. The maximum earning amount for all income and bonuses is restricted to 3 times the subscription amount. Bitcoin Ascension Club rank has no 3x capping. Goodness me. And that brings us to the end of the presentation. I hope that what you saw there was something extraordinary and something to be very excited about. And of course, there only remains 3 questions. If not now, then when? And if not this, then what? And the final question is, when will you become a Satoshi just like me? Back to you, Grace.
He's going to be so liable for his words one day.
Presentation. Thank you so much. for
I
being
believe
able
that you
to
can do
detail
arbitrage
that
trading
with
on a
such
mobile
great
phone. You want to
accuracy
show us, Joe?
and enthusiasm. I really, really appreciate it. Now, I understand that we can boomerang on the cell phone. Is that true?
Yeah,
it certainly is great.
Let me share my screen, and
Okay.
I will show you. Let me just take my glasses off.
Thank you.
Right, where I am. There we go. And so in order to access Boomerang through your mobile, you need to go in through MetaMask. And obviously, well, not necessarily obviously, if you're not familiar with MetaMask, this is the built-in browser that is within MetaMask. So you need to access it through there. Now, I'm just going to show you my wallet before we begin so you can see what I've got in here. So wrapped Bitcoin, we've got.
Yeah, that's so good.
Sorry, wrapped Matic, $18.
Why
nothing
does
in wrapped
Joe
Bitcoin,
only do one or two
$75
trades?
in
Because
USDT.
Joe's got no money.
$3 in wrapped Ethereum.
Because he's busy selling it.
Nothing.
There's more money in selling it
$47 in USDC.
and there is in running this bloody trade shit.
Nothing in ARE. $19 in Link.
Do the same trade.
And $2 in
Use the same
DAI.
exchanges, Joe. The same amount of money.
Okay.
And you'll get paid exactly
So
the same
I don't know which
amount
ones
of
I'm going
money
to trade.
every
That's why I
time.
put all of those there. So that's Matic, Tether, Ethereum, USDC, Link, and DAI. Okay, perfect. So now let's go and find a trade. Now, I like to have this open on two tabs, just like on Chrome browser. You can open up different tabs. That's what this is. So you can flick between the two very easily. Okay, so I prefer it that way around. So let's do it that way around.
Right.
Right. So now I'll just do a quick reload and you can see these trades will change. So these are live trades. The AI in the blink of an eye is finding trades.
A blink of an eye. Oh my God.
Oh, USDC and DAI.
HTML loads in a blink of an eye.
Let's go with USDC. And let's do 200 USDC. And DAI. D8I. So now the AI is confirming everything to bring forth for the trade. Okay, so now this has become a losing trade. All right, so that gives me an opportunity to show you why.
Every single trade they do loses money.
This is a losing trade.
Every
now,
single
this
one
is only a 200 DAI, a 200 USDC
you can't lose
trade. If
because
this was a $20,000 trade, this could be quite a loss. If I was a little trigger happy and I hit that confirm button a bit too quick, I could lose a considerable amount of money. But not here, not on our watch, not on Boomerang. If I click confirm, not a profitable trade, transaction aborted. Even if I really want to lose money, I just can't do it. Even if I try to be really fast and trick the AI is faster than me. It cannot be done. You cannot lose a trade.
Let's choose from the randomly generated numbers on my screen.
If I bring that down to $100, maybe the liquidity will be different, and we can find ourselves a profitable trade. No, okay. So we'll refresh and see if we can find a different one. Okay, ARE and Uni. Let's go with ARE and Uni. So ARE. And let's do 3 and Uni. Okay, so yeah, AI is searching everything.
AI is not searching everything.
Now that's a 1.16% trade. So confirm. Watch the top of the screen.
Gotta love him, don't you? Gotta love Joe. He's going to be brilliant in the Netflix documentary that we get one day.
Watch the top of the screen up here.
In the movie.
Okay, that didn't go through because it became a losing trade. The way that AI works is even if
makes you think it's real
even if it
when you
becomes a
can't do
losing
what you
trade
wanna do.
midway through the transaction, the AI will abort the transaction. You not only cannot execute a losing trade, you cannot execute a winning trade that becomes a losing trade. So let's look again. Okay, Matic and USDT. So Matic and USDT.
Front of the computer in a minute, guys. Just getting the house ready.
Okay, so that's a losing trade, but let's change the numbers a little bit and let's see.
Change the numbers a little bit because something's going terribly wrong.
What will happen? Okay, still not there. No problem. Look how quick it doesn't take long.
Maybe you could do a recording, Joe. Do a recording and show us one that you did last year.
Okay. Link. And USDC. Okay, 1.03. Confirm. Confirm. Okay, watch the top of the screen. Transaction completed successfully. I just made a profit. So let's go and find another one.
$1? Was it $1? Did you make $1? Did you make $2?
Okay, nothing great there. So we will try again. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Excuse me.
Oh, we've got the gang on the gang's here.
Okay. Right, USDC and DAI.
Where's my watch?
So USDC.
You're a bloody liar, Joe. A bloody liar.
I hit a bloody liar. Oh, he's having problems doing it live. It's better when you do it with no audience, eh?
Okay, 1.06%.
Error.
In the interest of expediency, I'm just going to click confirm rather than mess with the gas fees.
Yeah, let me pay like $12 to make $1.
Hey,
Transaction completed successfully. I just made a profit.
How much did you
I
make,
was just
Joe?
sitting here chatting with you, shooting the breeze, clicking a button. Now
You about made $1. Why don't you do it all day long?
Yeah, except everyone's flash loan has expired,
You can
Joe.
see those trades here.
Sure.
I did 5 link.
If we didn't use it up, it's gone.
Did USDC and link.
Can we bring up Joe's?
No, that was earlier. So I did 2 trades. I did link
and show people how much
5
money
link
he's making.
USDC, and I did 200 USDC for DAI. So I should have profits in USDC and link.
Let's find out. Let's
Now,
check
if I
what
click
Joe
here,
made.
on that top one, you can see the transaction on the blockchain. This is all independent.
Oh, I heard I missed all the fun. Grace closed the meeting earlier.
Independently.
Oh, is that what
I can give you my wallet address. You can go and search it on the blockchain.
Oh, this is a recording?
All of this.
No, this is real. Oh,
yeah.
There's no entry.
Be ready to look. Be on the lookout. Edward Umbaza is coming online.
This is how much we borrowed. The AI then took this all through 1, 2, 3, 4.
She hates
5,
me more than
6,
you, Danny.
7, 8.
I was in the room for 1 minute and she goes, kicked.
Before it finalized the
Wow. What is that? Her brother's
name or something? Paid the loan.
Maybe her husband or a relative.
This is Joe's wallet in real time, right? So he just did $200 and he got paid $2.14 for that last trade. There it is there. That's Joe's wallet.
But that's 47%.
Oh, is he getting more than everyone else? I'll put him back on now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there it shows you the same wallet. But anyway, let's look at it. Hey, if you guys in the chat room want Joe's wallet, you can actually see what he's
let's go and look at the wallet.
What he's doing. And remember how wonderful this trading is.
So it should be USDC and Link.
Every day in the
So USDC,
but he doesn't. He's more focused on
had
selling
47.
it.
I've now got 49.
And creating a
directly into your MetaMask
illusion.
The other one was Link. I had 19 Link.
19
I've now got
Link.
20, 35.
You would make more money staking it, buying and staking it, than running this thing 24/7.
Well,
why?
Can you imagine if arbitrage trading was real and you could actually do trading with $200?
The only question I have to ask.
All the big arbitrage trading traders always transfer millions.
Thank you so much for that demonstration.
It's okay.
That was just the wonderfulest demonstration.
A little pause in the recording and
Wait for it.
Questions.
Wait.
I have been in communication.
We're not going to do questions.
The recording has stopped.
Oh. She always cuts it off before the questions.
I will be here shortly. He's just finishing up the meeting. So we'll take some questions.
Chavez is coming back.
We're waiting for him. Let's see.
That's why she wouldn't let me in the room.
Some of the other folks who are going to come up. David, are you here, David?
Yes, I'm here. Let's go.
Okay. If you would. Great. Thank you so much. And
where's Rob when you need him? He should be in here. Rob, get your ass in here. Or you recording on another device. Okay. You can log in using Safari and get in here too, by the way. Just saying. Hey, did you see my computer? The screen stuffed up. It was
all right. And look at that. As soon as I asked David to come up, get 10 more.
Oh, Tracy's in here.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Because he owes the money.
All right.
Oh wait, who's that guy?
Owes the money, yeah, probably.
He's one of the original friggin' Hyperverse guys.
All right.
He's probably
Let's go ahead and get started.
Take a screenshot.
Questions and answers.
He's always here.
Question is, please, you have to have your video on and your human.
Your real human face on, not your alien face.
Call on you. So I do appreciate your cooperation with that. And so we start with Gabriel.
Richard, you should go on and be like, I have a question.
Please go ahead and
I've been studying finance loans.
And
here we go. Question time.
I gotta change my name.
Yeah, Mary. I'm in now.
She recognizes my real name.
Okay.
Hello?
I'll just let Pixel out.
Hang on. Sir, I need for you to, and when you're ready, your background is quiet. You go ahead and raise your hand again, okay, Gabriel? Thank you so much. Dave, Mr. Ireland.
Good morning.
Come on, somebody ask a good question.
How are you?
I know.
Two quick questions.
Two quick questions. Love this.
Number one is, if I have a $100,000 flash loan,
no, you can't,
and I make an average of 1%, 1% of 100,000 is $1,000. That makes sense?
I thought it was 10,000. Oh, that's 10,000.
How about if I make 2%? I make $2,000. Am I limited to 3 times my $500 license?
Everything's possible. Boomerang, mate.
Or can I make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a $500?
You dream
license?
it, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Who do you want to answer that?
Oh, that's a great question.
We're the wrong person to ask that question.
All right. So during the MVP
it's obvious that
stage with your unlimited flash loan, then yes, you will be
What
guaranteed to
kind of
make
name is
3x
that?
your subscription amount. But once we come out of MVP and we are released into the wild, and you
Like
have
Pokemon.
200x leverage, then no, there's no restrictions. There's no limitations.
No
It's
limitations.
just down to your own ability
We
to
just got to
trade
find
and
$90
find
million to pay out everyone. That's all.
high percentage trades. Of course, remember that we will have the bot at some point, which I'm sure will have parameters to set, which will also enable you to control the amount of profit you make as well. I don't know if David wants
control
to add
amount
on
of
to that.
profit. You heard that line?
Yeah, as far as I know, we get the 300x, and then with the guarantee that you would have 3 times your package. So if you do 1.7%,
doesn't know,
you would make with 100,000 1,700
Oh.
instead of.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know any answers. All I do is I put the money in, And they pay me to talk like this.
That's how far I understand it.
I talk
like people who
that
do
is how far. That is how far I understand.
Rich, you should go on and ask, like, hey, I saw this link called Money Smart, and it says we're banned in Australia. Can you explain that?
Some people, they try to do a trade from $1.
Have you seen me dancing
they make 6%
on the boat in Dubai?
So they make 6 cents. But the gas fee is 40 cents or 32 cents or whatever, you know. That would not be a smart move.
Oh, sorry.
So you make
listen to
1%.
Rob gets upset when I don't
$1. You know, that would not be smart. So
who likes
for me,
to a
and that's what Chavez said.
Chavez
because there's big.
Why are they using a Zoom workplace?
So when people are going to do the trades, they need to have ensured that they have 3 extra packages. So that's how I look at it. So I
gotta get Pixel back.
So Dave,
my name is Rambo.
Yeah, please unmute again.
Unmute.
You did unmute me. Yes, that's very, very clear now. Thank you very, very much.
Very clear.
Oh yeah, that helped everything.
I
Yeah.
really want to ask another quick question, but there's so many hands up. I'll wait till the end.
I'll wait till the end.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so
He
much.
sounds like a Mike or a Mike,
Eric?
doesn't he?
Oh
yeah, he does.
Eric.
Grace, wait your turn. One question.
Go ahead and
yeah. Oh no, here's Mr. Nigeria. This will be good. Okay.
Please unmute and ask your question.
Please turn your mic on. Turn your camera off so we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Grace. Thank you, Joe. Thank you,
Madam
David.
Grace.
Thank you, everybody.
No worries, Eric.
On behalf of all of Nigeria, I thank you.
This platform, and I thank God for Chavez. Please, my question is very simple.
What guy?
What guy? I've been struggling to link my Boomerang and my
questions are on Saturday.
I lost my Boomerang.
It's not going through.
Have you saw my Boomerang?
I don't know if you guys have time to help me, please.
Help me do it. Help me connect I can't get whitelisted.
That sounds like a Saturday support day.
Yeah.
That we can see what you're doing.
And that question was already asked a month ago. So you can't ask a repeat question. Please hang up and try again.
Screen. Okay, so that's going to be for
Saturday.
Support day.
Good day to you.
I want time, please. Thank you. I want time, please. I want time.
Same time, UK prime time.
Okay.
I don't know where you are, but look for that link.
I'm not being mean. I just don't understand a word that you're saying.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll translate it for you.
Look forward to seeing you there. Work with Derek.
Work with Derek?
Derek, how much you paying?
Hello.
How much you paying?
That means he's scammed before. He's scammed definitely before.
Okay, this man gets the prize. You get to ask 2 questions because that was a great answer. All right. So please go ahead.
I'm really excited with the whole thing. I got actually a couple other people that want to get started. I want to know.
Report him.
When do you think we'll be able to buy new licenses again for Boomerang? And when do you think once we start trading that we'll go through?
You can't buy any more licenses. They're gone.
Do you have any timeline on that yet? Because now I'm just going to build up people for when they can buy them again type thing.
Sure. Well, here's the good answer.
Well,
David?
Whoever might have the idea on the answer to that.
David sleeps the closest to Chavez.
We don't know what day they're launching.
Okay, let me answer. You can still sell the boomerangs also after tomorrow. The back office will have a reset.
Really?
And then it will be licenses and of
What
course
price?
But so we do not have to stop selling the licenses. Only the whitelisting will be after the ICO.
Oh my god!
And that is April half of May planned, as far as we know now. So after the ICO, people can activate their licenses. So, but we do not have to stop to sell licenses. The only thing is, after this pre-launch, it will be 200x when you can activate them.
Right.
Wow.
And look how much money they've got in their main liquidity wallet at the moment. I don't know why they're leaving that on the table. About $200,000 a day is coming into this platform. Question time.
Go ahead and unmute and ask your question. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Grace. And the presentation was great.
Why was it great?
Oh, it was great. It was so great.
What was great about it, you numbskull?
So my question is, I bought a subscription and Boomerang subscription, like in the same MetaMask address, and I don't see like
I bought the Boomerang, and they put it in backwards.
What should I do?
How do you put the Boomerang in backwards?
Should I ask? Because I don't see the old flash loan, but I only see the new flash loan, which was about yesterday. Thank you.
Saturday?
Okay. Joe?
You bought 2 licenses, yes?
Dumbass. Double dumbass. Dumbass.
Is that right, Sagai? Can you unmute him for me?
Yes. In fact, I bought like.
So you don't know which one. You don't know which one has come through, do you? You just know that you've bought 2 licenses and one of them has been activated.
You don't know which Boomerang you ever have.
Yeah, the thing is, I bought a flash loan like a month ago, and it was
the money
there sitting in my MetaMask. But yesterday I bought a new one, and I only see the new one, but the old one.
You're a Boomerang. They're a Boomerang everywhere. Boomerang.
You got yourself a stick, mate.
When you say that, you mean the 1500 hasn't come through?
No, the latest one.
Nobody's going to make $1,500, Joe. Just tell the truth.
The one I bought from, like a month ago was.
Well, if you trade your 1,500 minutes at $1 a minute.
Yeah.
So I bought like 1,000.
Hello, baby. Oh, it's good to be back.
Just to clarify, what you're asking me is that your flash loan hasn't arrived. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the old one. I don't see the old one.
He's not whitelisted, Joe. You know this grammar of this.
Who's your upline?
Always the upline.
They're not here.
Right. Okay. I'm going to send you my Telegram. Tag.
And watch my videos and make sure you subscribe to my playlist.
Add Boomerang Joe.
I'm going to send you my Telegram.
Oh, you're privileged.
Username.
Because you keep buying packages and I want you on my team.
Message me in Telegram. Boomerang, hang on. I can't type and talk at the same time. Give me a second.
You can't type and talk at the same time. Try being a YouTuber.
I've just sent you a direct message with my Telegram tag. Okay?
Okay.
If you message me,
I will take more of your money.
I will send you a YouTube video.
That's what I'm talking about.
May help resolve
That's how we're helping take money off the community.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Okay. And so, guy will have Saturday support day.
Support.
You need to come
get
and
online.
get a little bit more clarification. Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Okay, Tracy.
Right. Thank you.
Come on, Tracy. You know
And
you wanna...
Tracy, how are you today?
Oh, I got scammed.
I'm awesome. Thank you so much, Grace. Joe, good to see you again. David, keep smiling, buddy. You look amazing.
Gosh, what are you talking on the toilet?
Get some clarification. Of course, we've got a lot of people in our community that are, that have.
This is not a community; it's a cult.
Oh, it's now, I just want some clarification on this MVP period, if possible. And instead of me confusing it, if you could just explain it again.
Yeah, keep your clothes on.
I understand as of after day, there'll only be licenses with 200x, but can you explain the MVP and that 3x return? I just need to understand that.
Okay, so
nobody understands.
Before you get started,
nobody will ever understand.
Everybody who has any question related to what Tracy just asked, please put your hand down. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're going to answer.
We only do one question.
One more time, okay? Please, if it's related to the MVP, please put your hand down. Okay. Thank you. And I'm going to stop the questions at Naomi Niba.
Really?
That's it. Okay. Thank you.
Wow.
Or Manuel. Thank you. Go ahead.
What about poor Holy? Oh, she's
okay. So MVP is going to officially begin from the close of business today, which will be 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So you've got between now and the 8th of April to use up your preliminary flash loan, your pre-launch flash loan. 3 days to use up your pre-launch flash loan. Any remaining pre-launch flash loan will be lost. It cannot be carried up to MVP.
No, Joe,
MVP
you're a bloody liar.
Will be from the 8th.
That's what it's
until the 12th.
So all those people who bought the $10,000 package better be clicking nonstop.
Yeah.
From the 8th using the unlimited flash loan.
Well, let's have a
So once your flash loan has
used
up your flash loan, if you haven't made 3x,
Joe,
then your flash loan will just continue until you have made 3x.
Joe, did you memorize this in front of the mirror, Joe?
Guaranteeing that everybody will get 3x. Now, this is for you to benefit from.
Okay.
This is a period of practice for you, because it doesn't matter how many times you mess up, you will still make your 3x.
Joe, Joe, do you boomerang with your clothes on, Joe?
Trade. You're free to go after 0.2% trade, 0.5%, 0.7%, 2%, whatever you find. It doesn't matter. This is the period when you can trial and error, strategize, learn the system thoroughly.
Look at this one.
So that once we go to the full version,
somebody did it.
Once we get fully naked with this thing,
you'll be able to capitalize on it. So this is going to give us a huge advantage,
did a trade
knowing that we cannot
got $10 back.
make less than 3x our subscription amount. So between the 8th and the 12th, I think it's the 12th, you will be able to use as much as you like, unlimited amounts until you make your 3x.
Bullshit.
After the 12th, we go to ICO on the
20th.
Whatever.
Yeah, we go to. Is that right, Dave?
Hurry up and wait.
No, that's not right, Dave.
And then there will be a period of time.
Just make up a new day. Every day, make up a new day. It doesn't even matter what day.
You
can say it launches yesterday.
Thank you.
You got
it. And Tossin, please unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, but only if your name is Tosin or Tossin.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Tosin.
Okay. So my question is around the BTCC mining. So I'm kind of new to the mining side of it.
Yeah, I'm new to mining.
I'm
thinking about paying $27,000 for a mine.
I noticed that the net worth is $70.
You have to stop, Tosin. Tosin, we don't answer questions, Tosin.
Which is $138. So does that mean that I need to have $138 as gas fee to be able to withdraw $79?
Joe made a video for this one.
I'm kind of confused. That's what my question is all about.
Tossin, that's a great question and so perfect for a Saturday support day.
For Saturday.
Development.
I mind if I make a recommendation, Tosin?
Oh my gosh.
Tosin, have you got my YouTube playlist?
Oh, you got my playlist, Tosin.
Go to my YouTube.
It's all right.
Full playlist.
All right, Joe.
I've made a video in there that explains the strategy,
exactly
the multiple account strategy, and it explains the relative nature of B fuel to BTCC.
To how to rip off your freaking community.
So find the video that's called Understanding the Cost of Doing Business.
Why don't you telegram them, Joe?
I don't see you writing anything down. I don't think you're going to remember that.
No, I will.
Because you're too stupid.
Okay, what was the video called? What's the video called?
Okay.
Understanding the cost of business.
He said okay.
No worries, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, no problems.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. Hey, yes.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed.
Susie just grabbed us a whole lot of burritos. Thank you, Susie.
Please unmute and ask your question.
Okay, my question is.
Too slow.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay.
My question is.
The question.
I've observed that over the last 3 or 4 days, that the trading percentages are, in effect, it feels like they're being limited. I'm finding them under 1.3%. And so what I'm wondering is something
Did
blocking
you practice
it,
your
or
question?
is it a liquidity issue? Previously, you could see variations, but it seems like nothing is going above.
There's no liquidity issue.
It's a beta program.
Everything is unlimited. Unlimited. Everything. Everything is unlimited.
Or what is causing this? Because there's a lot more flexibility previously.
Oh, how come you get to be the technical one?
It's the scripts what is programmed into the depth, and that's what's looking on the market. So the scripts are looking at price differences, and they are looking for on the market. So I think it's, when we are getting the new MVP happening, the whole system will be done in a new form, and then we have different
new
scripts.
HTML page.
On this moment, I saw sometimes a trade.
What's he mean by will be?
Ghost with W-Matic Ghost, doing 1.3, 1.4 sometimes.
They said that they've already been utilizing and fixing the bugs on the new system.
Order books. Yeah. So the price is always a little bit lower if you do bigger amounts. In that
they always overlap lies.
A lot of small trades, and I like to do it on the phone because it goes really fast.
Don't do it on the web browser.
A little bit more
because the system's ready to go, but don't do it on the web browser.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
The
Joe, you
system's
want to
ready
add
to
to
go,
that?
but it will be ready to go.
Yeah, watch my video on.
Watch my video. Watch my video. Hey guys, watch my video.
That was good. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I can't remember which video it is now, but I have made a video.
Yeah, I don't remember which video,
we'll
Joe.
Take a look at that. Thanks, Grace.
Let me practice my boomerang a little longer in the mirror.
David and Joe, you guys are very kind gentlemen. You should have just told her that the scripts just don't like her.
The scripts on Lycra. She just
Holly, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi Grace, hi Joe and David. Thanks so much.
You go to movie and
so my
do you
one
like
question
my
is,
inside voice?
So
I only use this
we
voice
already
inside.
got like 300 X, right?
So
once the MV platted, once that fund has been completed or traded,
let's
so
make
we have to do
flapjacks
the
and pancakes
subscription again.
while I play with my
Do we get
boomerang.
300X?
My boomerang.
And how much time
Let
it
him
will
ask his
take
question. Come on.
for us to get the funds into our accounts to trade again?
I'm driving to work now. So
if everything works good, then it will be like instant, but you will have 200X. So everything about, after 2 days, and I can look in it because
I can
Joseph
look at it
made a really good calculator. And if I'm not wrong, it's 10 hours and 19 minutes in the business closing day. And then after, even 1 second after that,
if I'm not wrong,
it will be 200X. So now you have like 10 hours and 18 minutes, 19 minutes
to trade
do the 300X packages.
Trade like a motherfucker right now.
So,
Okay, thank you so much.
let's crash the server.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's crash the server.
You're all a bunch of scammers.
Coach Reg, please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Coach. Now he's a coach.
All right, thank you very much. You guys have been phenomenal.
Thank you very
Joe, trying to
much.
appreciate the
Oh, I thought you
presentation. And
said
what you
Raj.
just said, you said 3 times instead of 300 times, because I think it's 300% or 3 times. So maybe we can get the community straight on that so we don't make mistakes.
Yeah,
But
the community is a little
you did a lot of
crooked.
trades a few moments ago, and I haven't traded much because I'm relatively new. What do you anticipate the time it takes to double and or triple your account? It may be different now while we're manual and maybe a different answer for later when it becomes the bot.
Never.
But when you have to trade, find the right one, and not, how long do you think it would take in hours to actually go through a $150,000 account to triple your money based on what you've done in the
1
past?
minute.
So I can have a guesstimate of how much time I've got to put on.
To be honest, Reg, that's an impossible question to answer because that
Not
would be
impossible,
very
you
individual per
jackass.
person. If you're going to do, if you put $100,000,
We need your color.
then if you do 100 trades of
can't make this shit
$1,000, how long will it take you to do 100 trades of $1,000?
Can you throw a boomerang faster than you throw a
Maybe 2
banana?
hours.
That
You'll
fast.
do your whole 100,000. And if you're looking for trades of 0.9% and above,
You're a
then
bloody
you're gonna
liar,
average
Joe. A
1%
bloody liar.
whereas somebody else might choose to do 10 trades of 10,000.
I've only got 10 people watching this now,
15 minutes. So that's a very difficult question to answer because it's going to be a very individual thing. Some people who you know, like you see people at the fruit machines in the bars, you know, they will spend they'll sit at the fruit machine for 3-4 hours just putting money in, hitting the button, money in, hitting the button, money in, hitting the button. They've got that addictive nature. You're going to get people who will try to string this out because they love the hunt. They'll try and do a $100 trade and they'll look for that 2% trade profit and they'll look for that 5% trade because they love the hunt, the adrenaline, the thrill of doing that trade, whereas other people just want to put the bot on and go to bed. So it's down to each individual person. I can't give you a timeline. It's impossible to say.
And I want to get back to trading. Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, please. Thank you, Joe. Tommy. Oh no, sorry. Okay, go ahead and ask. Okay. Sorry, Tommy. Go ahead. Tommy, go ahead and unmute and ask.
Yeah, there we go.
Tommy,
what's going on, guys? So, my question is just in relation to the profitability on trades based on the ticket size that we use. During the beta phase, I noticed that it was the lower ticket size trades that were getting the best percentages. Ideally, the way I want to work it is I want to do $1,000 ticket sizes. You spoke about in the last.
You should have thought about that before you signed up, you nutty.
Realistically, though, what's stopping us from doing $1,000 ticket sizes,
friggin' hoax.
5,000? Is the 1% and above still possible on those kinds of ticket sizes, as opposed to spend a day trying to get the 1% through $100 ticket sizes?
Hang on.
You want me to answer that, or Dave? I mean, who do you want to answer that?
David.
Yeah. So you can. I did some trades just before the presentation, and I did trades from 1,499, and I was doing 1%, a little bit above. And if I did 1,500 or above, it was in minus because of the order books. So what you are looking for is, to maximize your trades. And if you don't want to do, the $1,000 or $1,500 trades. So if you choose what Joe is saying, if you choose to have a higher percentage, you have to do more trades if you do it when you do it manually. So that's a little bit the thing. But we have to wait until, the MVP happens, when the new depth, when we don't have beta anymore, so it's boomerang.trade.
Rambo has entered the room.
Then we can see what we can do, and then we can have, we can challenge and look what we can maximize. And
screenshot
I'm really
everybody,
looking forward,
man.
To get the,
screenshot.
the nice trades again.
What we got?
We have to keep in mind.
Screenshot the people, AI reverse them all. Everybody, especially that work with Dan guy.
Market is volatile. There are sometimes market misplacements, and that's where you can have, really big percentage. But that's a rarity in the system, of course. So I hope your question is answered.
Do you mind if I add on to that, Grace?
Okay.
I would also say, remember, as David said on the previous question, we haven't got the full scripting yet. So that's part of the restriction.
I just took over the Indian community. Goodbye.
It's all right until you get your question answered round here.
And it's only on the odd occasion that you'll get those bigger trades.
We want you to keep selling it. We don't know nothing. They keep selling it.
All of the scripting in place. Then we'll have a better idea of what the capacity is going to be, because we'll also be on different exchanges. And what was the other one he said he's bringing? Optimism, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Optimism.
Optimism.
The same thing recommended by Gobi.
Add in the different networks.
We
will find different levels of liquidity. That will affect the size of trade.
That will affect the size of the trade.
What I said, I think it was at the first question during MVP. This is the learning stage for us to test stuff like you're asking. the size of trades, the percentages that we're going to find.
This is amazing technology.
This is going to be a stage of learning, not just for us, but for Chavez and the tech team as well. We will be providing them with feedback.
Of Chavez and Chavez.
So they can refine, improve, adopt, adapt, and improve the system so that when we go fully live,
on the 1st of March. I mean, the 5th of April.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know when now.
Michael, please go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, thanks very much, Grace.
Thank you very
great
much,
presentation.
My
question is, a few weeks ago, I bought a
Stupid man
license, and I got the flash loan for $1,500, and I bought another one.
Get ready. Look for Rambo.
And the previous one, micro flash
couldn't
loan
get
was
connected.
$600, and this morning I noticed I only see $1,500. How can I go back and forth to these two flash loans?
No flash loan.
Considering that they're on the same MetaMask. How do I identify the difference?
Because you're a dumbass.
Sorry, I was multitasking what I should not do. Repeat, please.
What I said.
It's okay.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
He bought two flash loans. He bought one back.
I got this.
Traded up to, was down to 600. Bought another one yesterday, and he wants to know what's the difference between. How can he tell the difference between what he has, the 600? Because all he sees in his account now is the 1,500 that he bought.
There's your upline.
Yeah, the new one pops up. So how do I go back and forth to each flash loan?
Right.
Michael? Yeah, you bought them on the same wallet, I presume.
Yes, correct.
You cannot see, this one is in the DApp. So if the DApp is having that issue that it's put 1,500 there, then I cannot change that. We have to ask Chavez about that one.
I have to ask Chavez. He was going to be here today.
Sometimes you get flash loan in, and then you see that it's lower, and then
sometimes you put your left leg in, and
1 hour later it's higher again. There's it's still beta. It's still in the beta version.
Wait.
Something.
How can we be in the beta version?
And if there's a continued question, put in a support ticket.
Yeah, put a support ticket.
Have your upline chase it
I
down.
didn't sign up under We Are All Satoshi,
Laura,
so I
please
don't
go
have
ahead
a
and
support.
unmute and ask your question.
How do I get out of here?
Good afternoon, all. Thank you for this presentation and question and answers.
Thank you for the
It wasn't clear to me what Dave asked at the beginning, that if we make more than 3 times what we bought, like the 500 license, if we make more than $1,500, like if we make 5,000, will we be able to withdraw that, or it will stop even if we didn't consume the whole flash loan? Will it stop once we make the?
Okay, so far as I know, let's say you have 150,000, and you do some trades with that, and you would make $2,000. It is directly into your MetaMask, so it's already in your.
It will not stop. It will not stop once we reach the
that's never going to launch,
right? It only applies.
Oh, you're muted. Mute again.
You're muted. I wonder why.
Unmute again, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Let it will not asking it answer. Okay. Let's finish your question, please.
Yeah. So it will not stop once I reach the ×3. That will only apply to the people that didn't make that ×3, right? And also,
as far as I understand, yes.
Sorry.
As far as I understand, and these are the people running it.
Sorry. When we'll be able to rebuy that? I think someone else asked it, but it wasn't answered to. To rebuy the license.
Come back
after we consume the flash loan.
Yeah, you have to wait after MVP, after the ICO. So after the ICO,
I lose all my money that I paid is what she's worried about. No, you don't. You just lose all the money they gave you to entice you to sign up to have a play with.
Now,
all your play money will go on the 8th.
Flash line. Is that right, or am I wrong?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, you can buy
do
your
a search on the internet for Boomerang. Is it a scam? And that will help answer your question, sweetie.
Yeah.
Come
The
back
back office
Saturday.
will have a short maintenance of 6 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
Short maintenance.
Then it will change, from the 300x to the 200x. We can, buy the licenses, but we have to wait after the ICO, because then we are going to buy the licenses with the tokens internal in the system. Yeah.
Thank you, Laura. My Lord.
Good question. Good question.
Go ahead and great question. Go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Okay, my question is that I think David, on Monday I heard you say that we can start trade on April 12, but today I just heard Joe say that we can trade on the 8 to 12. So what?
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
So
explain what's different?
let me explain. So everybody has now the beta test flash loans, and the beta test you get, the 1,500, the 3,000, the 50,000, and that money, what you get, you can use it till the 8th, until the 8th. So
that's right. That's what they
on
said.
the 8th, then it will be all cleaned up. Then it has a maintenance for 3-4 days. And on the 12th, we get our 300x in there, and we can trade with the 300x volume and have, of course, the minimum of 3x what we have.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Already, running into
We've only got 2 hours on our
here,
pre-Zoom meeting.
So let's keep it real short, okay? Thank you.
Keep it
Go
going,
ahead
baby.
and David, please go ahead and ask your question. Unmute.
Another really straightforward question. I've got one downline and one sponsor. I want to have another sponsor, maybe 2 or 3 more sponsors and 2 or 3 more downlines.
That's right. Become a
Is that
scammer.
acceptable?
That guy's back again. How come he's back again?
You want to do another sponsor?
Yes. I'm sick of my new sponsor. I want to get rid of him. I want a new sponsor.
I want a new sponsor.
I'll still work with the old sponsor.
His name's Gobi.
I'm totally against that kind of thinking.
I want to know what the rules are, not whether you personally are against it.
Yeah, tell me. Just tell me.
It's
I don't like Gobi.
If cross recruiting is allowed, then you get chaos, and that I would not.
agree with you 100%.
But of course, you can choose whatever
Gobi.
you want. You can
Tell him who your sponsor is. It's Gobi.
But you cannot change the position in the structure or to change your upline sponsor.
You buy a new ticket.
But you can decide to buy another position on some other referral link, and that's what you can decide. But I would always say, keep one person that think about you, and he gives you an opportunity,
priceless.
And that's
tell him it's Gobi, mate.
Respect.
No, I'm agreeing with you 100%. I just had someone.
My sponsor is Gobi.
Know what the rules are.
Yeah, that's what you need to say.
Normally, if you file a complaint, normally if you file a complaint, then the person will be described and terminated into the system.
Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you, David.
Exactly what I wanted to know.
I think it's a conspiracy between the Davids of the world, but
Why all you guys sound like Mike and Mike?
Mamuti, please, where are you? Unmute and ask your question.
Bryce, I've sent you a direct message.
Yeah, no, it's priceless, that one, isn't it?
So are you?
Put that on the screen.
I sent you a message. I'm being attacked by this guy named Shiba Joe.
Okay, I just want to say I'm making a recommendation. We are really struggling with the system. At least 2 days of support in a week.
I'll answer that question.
Oh, great answer. You know the bad question is.
Really doing really good. You have your upline and you have your the
thief in front of you.
Ticket. Okay?
Ticket.
So I know work with your upline. If your upline needs and you have training on Wednesdays,
just so you know,
so you do
upline
actually have you have training and then you have support. People come and they don't go to the support rooms, or they don't go and they just sit in here. So until folks really want to go ahead and show that we need more, Sorry. Thank you. Good question, Beth. Thank you for appreciating us. Shirley.
So what do you think of this?
Shirley.
Hi. Yes. Hi. I thank Grace. I love that name, Grace. Thanks.
I love that name.
Thank you for the presentation.
I heard about you in
I
Eyewitness
am
News.
so happy because
You're awesome.
I bought the $500 package in beta. I've been part of I'm part of this since January. I purchased another one on today, which is my birthday. I'm so happy. Everything is happening on my birthday, April 5th. And so anyway, I purchased a second package on today, but I do not see it in my flash loan. I don't see the flash loan in my wallet because I use the same MetaMask wallet. Am I supposed to see 1,500 in there on the second package? Because I did use up the flash loan from the first $500 license. I used that up, but I purchased a second one today, and I do not see the flash loan.
I see you looking
down. Something in there now, or wait in the future.
Is that her phone ringing?
Yes.
You're ringing her. She called you her friend, didn't she?
Okay.
My friend's ringing me again.
Okay, and that will be 1,500 because
Hello?
I'm still in beta, correct?
Hello, person in red.
Okay.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Shirley. Everybody ready to see Shirley a happy birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
This is your Wendy.
To you. So many more.
Happy birthday, Shirley. Happy birthday.
I have to go now, Grace, because I have my team Zoom.
Okay.
Oh, Team Joe. Team Joe.
Dave, can you?
Have a good
I have
evening.
only 5 more questions, and we should.
Yes, I will stay. That's good.
Thank you. Okay.
See you later, everybody.
Thank you, Joe. Great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Go ahead, Romania, and ask your question. Unmute.
Hi. I'm not usually keen about talking like in public like this, but I am so happy to be part of this great team, the Toshiba family. The Satoshi, why did I say Toshiba? A little bit nervous. Yeah, God bless everybody.
Toshiba.
So my question is about the BTCC 20 mining. As one of the current WAS products, I personally think that it hasn't been as much advertised, forward educated. I have little knowledge compared to Boomerang. I wish, or I would want to get more like live educational like meetings like these ones, but most of the time we talk about Boomerang. But the mining I'm really interested in, but I haven't really gotten, except for the videos that I have found, for the links that you've provided.
Oh wait,
but I would
like for you really.
Just about the BTC 20 mining.
Have you got your Christmas gift?
As a suggestion, I'm really proud for everything that you guys have accomplished. Chavez, God bless you. And everyone and David and all of them. Thank you.
Yes, it's a good question.
Someone who does, it is. But for someone who doesn't speak publicly, you really made your debut very well. Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, really good. You really pronounced it really good. And you will be in for a treat for the coming weeks, because when ICO happens, the ICO will happen on the blockchain BTC 20. And Chavez was talking about airdrop. And when you do an airdrop, people who have BTCCs in their wallet, they can have the token from the ICO airdropped into their wallet, but you need to have BTCCs. So that's where the system will educate you, and I will personally do a lot of trainings about it because I like blockchain. I like what we have accomplished, 36.4 million in USDT in the blockchain, since the 3rd of October. And of course, now with Boomerang, we had an opportunity with Boomerang, what we could not surpass. Boomerang, it was never done before. It's totally new. The combination between arbitrage, the AI script and the flash loans, it's a unique, and it's so development. So we were so blown away about this opportunity. So yes, we went totally crazy in Boomerang, but the ICO will bring back the whole industry of the blockchain. Well, because that is where it is built, and their leverage will come, and liquidity. So,
thank you, Dave. Thank you. That's excellent. Romania, the last masterclass training this past Sunday,
my free Zoom is gonna expire.
About what you were talking about, the mining. So that should be posted on the YouTube. So check the YouTube for that. The master trainer does a very, very good job. He did a fantastic job on that. So that is the answer to your question. Keep tuning in to the Wednesday U.S. Primetime Business Development and come to the Saturday support for further information and clarity. We do that. Okay. Good question. Good point. Miss V, unmute and please ask your question.
Greetings to everyone. I'm sorry, I'm a bit in the dark. I'm in South Africa. Okay, I think my question has been answered. I was been asked, but I did not get the answer. We spent the whole day today waiting for the flash loans. I don't know if I heard well that they will be put in tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, or was it today or tomorrow?
That's at what is it? Business closing day. So you have to look into your own time zone what it is, but you can log into the back office dashboard. You scroll down, and there you see the clock counter going downwards. And when it hits 0, beta is over.
Thank you.
Okay, but have they been uploaded or not, the flash loans? Because we were just searching the whole day and there was nothing. My question is, have they been uploaded or not yet?
If normally when you purchase a package, you have the next day, you have it in your MetaMask wallet in the dApp, the flash loan. So it's normally 24 hours. If you do not receive it, there is a form for the uplines. You can put it in there, username, date of purchase, and your wallet address, and you can send it to your upline, and he can send it to that it will be looked after. So there's a lot of support into that one.
Beatrice, thank you. Go ahead and unmute.
This is the biggest day I've had.
Thank you, Miss B.
And Jarvis isn't in the meeting. What does that tell you? He's busy.
Good evening, all. Thank you so much for all the presentations. Thank you, Grace, for helping us. We really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I have a situation with one of my associate who bought licenses within the last couple of months for 3,000, and he traded it all finished, and then a couple of days ago he bought a 3,000 package.
You got
the 3,000 package went to whitelisting. All his trades and flash loan limit, everything disappeared. So his Boomerang dashboard just says 000.
He's obviously got
at least you can see that he has an amount of trade. He did 100 and something trades. So I don't understand. Are they sharing the board now to put the new stuff, or what is going on?
No, we can see some difference into the what the dApp is showing, but the profit the profit is in MetaMask. the UI, the interface is giving some, in beta version, giving sometimes, wrong numbers, but the money is already, the profits is already in MetaMask, so that's no worries. The amount, what you see, sometimes you have to refresh, sometimes you have to disconnect. What I noticed is sometimes you switch your network from Polygon to Ethereum, you refresh the page, you put it back on Polygon, and then it works, fine again. But sometimes you see some differences in the numbers. I have it in my UI also the same, but it's still working, and the flash loan is still working. So from the beta test flash loan.
Thank you. Thank you. Mukta, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, ask questions. We like questions. We just don't have any answers.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Good morning. I have two questions. Number one,
talk a little bit louder, please.
One question and talk louder, please.
Damn. Question is, I subscribed on the 500 package.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But I've received my flash loan, so I don't know what's happening. I've checked it.
Who's your upline?
Support ticket.
You have to look to your rank upline. Your first rank upline. You send. If you have a mess, you just send him your username,
we can
date
tell
of
you how good it
purchase,
is,
and
but
your
we
wallet
can't offer you any
address,
support.
and he will send it to the support, and they will they deal with that.
No, they won't.
And otherwise, you come Saturday to the training.
Yeah, but you won't be able to trade and use up all your flash loan money, your free flash loan money, you dumbasses. Cut her off. Next question.
Gabriel, last question.
Last question. I'm just going to go into a hardware store and buy some
everyone. Special thank you, Grace. In an effort to beat the 3x, so yesterday I tried to buy license.
Yeah.
So and I have $932 USDT in my MetaMask. So I copied I went to WAS and I copied the code for the wallet, which is a TBTC20 wallet. And I took it to MetaMask and I pasted it and sent the money since yesterday. It's still showing Q. It's like,
Gabriel, I need for you to ask the question, please. What is the question? Okay.
My question is, how can I remedy that? Because I thought that service would have been here today, so I can, get that problem resolved. My money is still in the queue since yesterday.
Yeah.
So how can I remedy that?
Question: you sent money from MetaMask to your WAS account?
Yes.
But that's different. They are different networks because MetaMask is using BTC20.
Different.
If you have USDT BTC20, did you send USDT BTC20?
Yes, I use the appropriate wallet, which is BTC20 from my from my.
And you sent the BTC. And how big was your amount? Was it above the $10?
Yes, $932.
How much?
$932.
932.
Yeah, that should be working. But you, what you can do, you send that ticket to support with your hash code.
I have done.
So you go to the transaction in MetaMask and you copy the hash code and you send that to support.
I've done that 10 times.
I'm gonna meet the deadline. So it's still in the
that's
queue.
The problem.
since yesterday. I don't know why.
Money, and that's a lot of money.
Would have been here today, so you can resolve the problem. For me, so I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel, that is a very good support day question. There's nothing we can do until we look at the back of that. Look at your system. So please make sure to come to Saturday support day. All right, folks, thank you so much. That's the end of the questions. Now I have a very important announcement.
Thanks, Zoom, for
I announced when we were going to go ahead and end. We can't be here all day answering questions. As we have
come in here, Rob. We need a summary of what you learned from the meeting today.
I am so happy to announce that Chavez will be at the U.S. prime time this evening.
No, he won't. He'll have a meeting just before. Won't be able to make it.
Last minute stuff, to make this
Jarvis said he'd be here on the 5th.
So he was not able to make it here, but he said that he will make it for the U.S. prime time. So let us go ahead and get rested up for that, and we'll see you at U.S. prime time.
Get rested up for it. How pathetic is that?
Come on. What being here, your patience, and
thank you for giving us your money.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
It's been awesome. Fantastic meeting.
Thank you for answering all the questions. Crypto Tech, you just too, you came there as window dressing, okay?
Yeah, you were awesome.
So thank you all so much. I appreciate it all. Thank you, co-hosts.
All right, they're going to cut us off now, guys. Oh, done. How do we get rid of that?
Again.
Remove from stage. I think we're
Danny, you her favorite?
She's crazy, man. I mean, they're absolutely nuts, aren't they? I'm looking for a screw at the moment. That does not sound right, does it? I'm in a hardware store looking for a screw so we can put up a counter for every time that we sell a product. The counter clicks over on the wall. It's quite exciting, I tell you. Anyway, so what did you get out of that meeting?
He just rejects people, and then I have a recording from Joe. I don't know Carl Miller's email.
Carl must love us. Haven't seen much of. We did have Yvonne on the meeting yesterday. That was quite.
Oh man, I missed that one.
Yeah, I shouldn't say much. She was in it looks like she was in a onesie, which looked like she was literally in a
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's.
What is it? Hold on.
I'm looking for a screwdriver.
I don't know. I mean, what anybody's email is. I contact everybody on WhatsApp or Telegram. So I have no idea what his email is. I can't help you, I'm afraid. You need to press your upline until he responds. I can't give you access to anything.
I don't know what arbitrage trading is.
You're a member of ARE ALL SATOSHI and an active member. So.
Where was that? Did you ring him up?
He doesn't find you in the network, so I'm afraid you need to go back to him.
I cannot help you. I cannot help you. I'm no use to you.
I said it was Mike Douglas.
Yeah. Hey, why can't you find a good old-fashioned screw with a big head on it these days? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Fix. I just want to go to a hardware store and be able to buy 2 screws, and they have like thousands of them, and I just can't find the one I hope to find. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I know the exact screw that I want to find, but I just can't see it right in front of me.
I'm gonna have to change my name for later. So here we go. Oh, Trusty Lucas is back.
Is he? Oh, Lucas. Did you see on Rob's video? Mike Lucas actually thought he'd comment and say us guys don't know nothing, and then we said, well, you tell us what you do know, and we're still waiting for a reply. The guy's just mental. Just goes on and on and on. Oh dear, I can't find the screws. Where's my screws?
I'm gonna comment back. Mike, Elvis is dead. Stop impersonating.
Has left the building. Rob, are you going to come in here or not? I'm killing the show. I wonder if that will do it. That's too big a head. So now I've got a screw with too big a head.
And for Danny's side channel, Shopping with Danny.
Yeah, just screw. 11 people watch me hunt for a screw. Now that's just.
Oh, you one guy from New Zealand, right?
Yep. Yeah. What do you say? I can't find the screw.
The one guy's from New Zealand.
What, in here? No, on the show today.
Yeah, no, on the webinar. He had his email up as his username.
Oh,
right. So he just said, "Hey, fellow New Zealander."
Yeah, that's our voice. New Zealanders always give me a shiver when somebody from your own accent pops up on the screen, and you think, "Oh my God, is that a Kiwi?" Are they? I thought Kiwis are like more intelligent than the rest of the humans in the world, but no, we still are victim to these scams. It's like when you ring up. I rang up FAM, Financial FMA, and this is our financial institute for New Zealand. And I said hello, and they said, "Is that Danny de Hek?" And I went, "How did you know that?" They said, "Oh, we watch your videos." And all they said was hello. I felt like that's really cool. And then they tell me that they only can really help if I give them all the evidence on a platter, and they're New Zealanders who are committing the crime, and the fact that if they're New Zealanders who are complaining about the crime, they could help me. Other than that, they can't do anything because of legalization. I can even say
So here's my plan. We get Rich to lodge a complaint for the United States, and then that shuts down his DAO.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't Susie working on that as well?
Yeah, but it also might look good if there's a complaint lodged against the company. You can lodge one against all 3 companies.
Oh right. But hey, that'd be interesting shutting down a DAO, though, wouldn't it? What do? You go along to the DAO people, the community, and say we're going to shut you down.
Well, because the DAO is connected to Bitcoin technology, so if he lodges a complaint against that, the DAO is going to be suspended. They'll probably suspend it and pending investigation, and then they're screwed.
Oh, goodness. So let me get this right. A DAO can operate as an identity and scam people and claim it's kind of like structured like a company. And then when you go to shut it down, you have to work like a beaver to prove that it's a scam.
Well, I think the real main difference is one's based off of crypto, and you don't have like a CEO, like all that behind MLM guys were getting busted. Had a CEO, like the OneCoin lady got busted again. So you have a person to point to, like, oh, Danny or Boris Johnson.
Yep. But that's not happening today, right?
Oh, what happened?
Come on, Pix. My dog won't follow me around the supermarket. He's the hardware store. He's too embarrassed to be around with Dad while he's talking on the phone. Oh no, these are the ones that we want. But we have to get a fancy tool.
Have you told that detective who's going after Ellis about the judge? I think he would like going after a judge more. I'd give him better publicity.
Oh, yeah, well, he's been really cool actually, but he hasn't. He's sort of got his hands tied, which is such a shame.
Because here's what we do. Right? You name him. You name the judge, right?
Yep.
And then Richard lodges a complaint for fraud in the United States, and there's your complaint against you. And then he could go after the judge.
Right. Sounds like a plan. I've got to write down something. I'm buying 2 screws.
You go after the judge, Kathy Munson, Christine Hester, even Tammy would be like possible, even though she's not in it anymore.
Oh yeah, I don't think Tammy would want to do anything around law enforcement to go after an organisation that she used to be part of. Just saying.
Yeah, but she was involved in
that. She's involved. Oh yeah, well she's involved, but I mean I don't see her running off to law enforcement.
No. I'm saying that would all come from Richard's complaint.
Oh, I see. Well, let's just tell Richard to park that truck up and go after these bastards. That might be a good idea. What do you feel about that, Richard? Oh, these are the screws I want. Oh, but they're too big. I see I have to buy them in packets. This is just all this hunting for a screw. It just doesn't sound right, doesn't it? I've just got too many screws. Look at my screw choice. And I've got a dog that might follow me around the supermarket because he's like screws. All right, so what did we get out of today's meeting? That Sharvis didn't show, and he had a meeting that all of a sudden popped up at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in.
Yeah, I want to make a bet. I bet you I know what meeting it was.
Come on. What was that part again?
I said, I bet you I know who he was involved, who he was doing the meeting with. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, well, he's not in there, is he? That'd be funny.
He probably is. At 3 o'clock, they always have their meeting. 3 to 4, or at once it was at 2:30.
Well, that would be a real kick to the community. So we went to Dumb and Dumber's meeting with 150 people, to miss out on a meeting with nearly 1,000 people in it. which was his own business, that would just be. I mean, the fact that he's got a meeting and it's just absolutely stupidly crazy, isn't it? Woo. All right, I'm just going through a checkout, so you'll have to entertain yourself for a second. Can you read Susie's message out to the world?
Sure. The challenge right now is that all the material will still say 2.0, and the name of the DAO has not been marketed anywhere, and it's 3.0. I know it sounds stupid, but that's reality at the moment. That's true. They're gonna have to change everything. So I wonder how long that'll take. If you had a decent tech guy, it should take 5 minutes. This is called Buying Screws with Danny de Hek. Stealthy Susie, I need the addresses. I'm gonna call Binance later. Danny, you ready for smart steps?
Yes.
Smart steps, right? They love me in that room.
All right, I bought my screws, guys. Yeah, so smart steps. What's happening with smart steps?
According to Crypto Moz, they're taking the MLM out of it.
They're what? They're out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they must get bored, eh? Because after doing that, all those presentations for 24 hours a day, eventually you'd go mental. You know, and then they'd be sitting there counting all their tokens, and it would even be more mental. So yeah, it's surprising that it actually lasts as long as it does. But no one made any money, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Well, that's us. So what else have we got? Well, Rob's got a good meeting today because he's going to reiterate Joe's quotes, which Joe said a couple of classics today, which I won't tell you what they are because I can't remember them. And also Rob will use it for great content. And anything else that we can help people with who are thinking they're arbitrage, because if you go into the description of this video, you'll see all the wallet addresses, and you can also go in there and see the trades that Marcus has just done 47 hours ago, last time I looked. And you can see he's done 7 trades in a row, and he's picked the same exchanges. I think he put about $381 in there, and he got paid exactly the same amount every time. And then we can go into the main wallet, Boomerang V4 wallet, which we call it, and you can see them actually paying the $3.81 to Marcus each time, showing that they are paying people manually into their MetaMask wallet, so they think that they're actually getting real real money paid into their MetaMask wallet, which is a bit of a hoot, really. So that's basically it. And if you think that we don't know our shit, then please guide us and tell us what those wallet addresses are doing and why are they paying that money into people's MetaMask wallets after they do trading. What would be the purpose of them doing it manually? Well, manually with a smart contract, because they've got a smart contract. So you've just got to think about it and use some good old-fashioned logic and think, why are they paying people's MetaMask wallets the money that they're claiming they're getting from doing arbitrage trading? So it's not even rocket science, really, is it? It's just simple deception and lies. And not only that, if you add up the money, every single trade that we have looked at, and we have looked at thousands of them, and I don't even think that's an exaggeration, every single one that we have looked at has made a loss. And they're claiming that there's money out there, come on, Bix, there's money out there to be made, but even their own transactions that they won't walk us through are losing money. So if you bring up any of those arbitrage trades and you look at line number 4, and that amount is greater than line number 3, and then you add up the fees from borrowing the flash loan money, and then you go and do the gas fees and you add all that up, that is the exact same amount of money that they are paying back to ARE or whatever exchange they borrowed the money from to make it all go through. But then the payout amount is actually made up from some calculation that seems to be, well, we've proven it has been generated from the website. So it's just all bogus stuff. And if you are quite happy paying somebody $10,000, getting $50,000 worth of flash loan money, working on a fake arbitrage platform, and getting potentially maybe $500 or $800 if you're very lucky back from your $10,000 investment, and then being told to wait till the 1st of March, oh, that's past, or wait till the 5th of April, oh, that's today, and now we don't know when they're going to launch, and they're telling us that they're basically going back into beta testing, and they've got new scripts and new everything, and then they're going to release all the money, and you can get 3 times your investment back, and it's going to be capped at that. So this arbitrage trading, which is amazing, you can't seem to trade more than $500 at a time. And one would use logic. If you had $3 million worth of trading money available, then you would think, why can't I just put $3 million down on a trade? Because when you do that, it goes to a stupid percentage where you don't make enough profit. But anyway, they are claiming that everybody is going to get 3 times their money back if they sit there and play a Space Invader game, or, you know, for hours, and they won't stop it until you get 3 times money. Now, if they have sold the 60,000 licenses that they claim, then that means that they would have to come up with a minimum of $90 million to pay people back the money that they're claiming they will get if they just wait.
No.
And if you want to keep waiting and you want to keep thinking this isn't a scam, then knock yourself out. And a lot of people in today's meeting, if you go back, are telling us that they have already bought one flash loan. Sorry, they bought one license, used up all the flash loan money, and then decided to buy another license because they keep telling people that they will get 3 times their flash loan limit if they buy before the 5th of April. So people are buying multiple licenses now, getting pocket change back, thinking it's real, and they're about to realise that this will never launch because they can't afford to. I think I've summarised it quite well today.
You forgot one point.
Oh, yes?
It's 90 million plus the cost of the nods.
Say that again?
The nods, you have to repay back all the nod people. The nods is like what? 45 million or whatever Rob calculated.
Oh, well, don't worry. Yeah, they generate $3 million worth of losses for BTCC a year, but no one's telling anyone where the money is coming from to pay that money, and then we can't find anyone that's actually making money from the nodes, as you say. But anyway, that's basically me. I've got to go to work now and earn a living for a living. But I appreciate having you here, mate, and we'll turn the meeting off.
And Nod Vision 2 coming out.
All right, mate. See you guys.
Bob out. Bob out.
Oh, we've got the wrong one. We've got layout done. Which one have we got? Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, guys. I go to work. Have a good day, everyone. I'll figure out if I can figure out how to turn this meeting off now. Got it. All right, end stream.
God bless later, yo.